Welcome to the Prep Zone and welcome to LV McGinty Stadium as we're here for Fontainebleau versus Slidell Week 9 district matchup. Let's bring in Coach Tiger Edwards for more analysis. Tiger, what do we know about Fontainebleau coming into this one?
Fontainebleau coming off a 49-48 loss last week to Ponchatoula, and they are on the precipice of the playoffs. This game could put them over the precipice and into the playoffs. Big one.
And the home team, the Slidell Tigers.
Home team looking for their second district championship in a row, a little back-to-back situation. The interesting thing is that they've got, both teams have good quarterbacks. Autry from Slidell, Bailey from Fontainebleau, and they both have good running backs. Dixon, the Louisiana Tech commit for Slidell, and Iverson Celestine for Fontainebleau. It's going to be a battle out there. The key, though, to this whole thing is what defense shows up tonight.
Thanks, Tiger. We'll have more analysis in the press box. I spoke with both coaches moments ago. Let's hear what they had to say, and we'll get to the action. Pre-game with Coach Favre. Coach, team's rolling right now. What do you need to do to keep that momentum going here against Fontainebleau?
Well, it's District 6-5A. There's not much that separates us. And so what we've prepared all year is play 48 minutes. And we've got to do that again tonight against a good Bulldog team. We got to keep their offense off the field. They can score. So I'd like to see us run the football, own the clock a little bit, and keep that high-powered offense on the sideline as much as we can.
And two games away from the playoffs starting, what are you telling your guys heading into to keep them focused on these next two games with such a high power rating?
You know, Grant, I think that's something we do really good of. We don't overemphasize week to week. We're in week 9, and I don't think I've mentioned the other team's name all year. You know, it's about us. And our motto is to finish strong. It's week 9. Yeah, that means we should be at our best if that's our core value. So we want to finish strong and let the chips fall where they may.
Pre-game with Coach Blocker. Coach, your team is 36 in the power ratings. What are you telling them coming into this matchup about the importance of this game in the playoff hunt?
Well, the importance that we're talking about is just to get back on track and catch us a win, and all the power points and rankings will take care of themselves.
What's it going to take to beat Slidell tonight?
Well, it's going to take a much more consistent defense than we have put up last week, and we have to find a way to, put a stop to that running game. I mean, that running game is absolutely awesome, and of course, we have to be able to in turn run the ball and pass it down the field when needed.
Rocket to kick this one away as Torian King back to return along with Terrius Crawford. This one bounces. Crawford gets a hold of it, taking it upfield, running quickly, getting it up to about the 39-yard line on the return for the senior Terrius Crawford. Where Grant Yenny and Tiger Edwards up here in the press box here at LV McGinty Stadium. And Tiger, we've been talking about it for weeks and weeks and weeks, and finally, here in week 9, the cold weather is here for football.
Woo, bring it on. And don't forget, it'll already be past right now, but because when you're watching this, it'll already be past Sunday, but you want to fall back with the time. But that's neither here nor there. You would have already done it.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. The 39 slung out complete to Smith. Incomplete.
I see a couple of defenders with their arms out. I don't know if you caught that at the end of the play. It's like, who's got that guy?
So that'll make it 2nd and 10. 2 to the top of your screen. Hard count as Autry looks to the sideline. Standing there behind Autry, Harlan Dixon. Dixon, an explosive player for the Tigers. Is Autry calling for it. Give goes to Dixon straight ahead. Running past one. Still on his feet. We said he's an explosive player. 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown. The Louisiana Tech commit, Harlan Dixon.
On his first carry. Right there, he did that little move we saw a couple of weeks ago, the running back at De La Salle, how he looked for the opening. He ran through it, and then he broke it back out to the sideline. Gone, pecan.
Gone to the house. A very mature, patient runner for the Tigers.
Pretty straightforward play there. Didn't bamboozle him one bit.
Nope. The old swinging gate. We haven't seen this all season.
You know, every once in a while, somebody breaks out something and says, hey, let's see if everybody's paying attention.
But there's the shift. Matthew Rowley on for the extra point out of the hold from Autry. Snap is back, place, kick is up, and we have flags down before the snap. So, starting off here early flags and conferences.
This one looks like it's going to resolve itself rather quickly.
No, I just saw that one. The one on your end zone just went off.
And they wave it off.
No.
So
We're going to redo.
Yeah, because the whistle, yeah.
Everybody loves a redo, so they'll redo it.
So Matthew Rowley, 5'10" junior kicker for the Tigers.
Except I will note that they did not get in
the swinging
gate.
Rowley's kick is through. And with 11:33 to go here in the first quarter, Slidell leads 7-0. Rowley to kick this one away following the Harlan Dixon score. This one booted deep, and it'll be returned by Bernard as he catches it right at the goal line, bringing it upfield, crossing the 20, and he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So, Tiger, we get our first look here tonight at the Fontainebleau offense, led by Josh Bailey and Iverson Celestine, two third-year starters for the Bulldogs, and they're juniors.
And don't forget about Dwayne Bernard, the receiver / running back / quarterback
athlete.
So we're liable to see anything. This game could be a high-scoring game. I was thinking 44-34.
So 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Bailey in the gun. Celestine to his left. Bailey calling for it. Handoff goes to Celestine. Celestine met immediately, rushing forward, and he'll be dropped for a loss of 1 on the carry as it was almost immediately through by Matthew Retief.
That was just a great defensive play right there. They were just running the inside zone, and Retief penetrated, made the play right in the backfield, and it ended up being no gain.
2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. Calling for it is Bailey give, and it's a reverse. And Dwayne Bernard looking to throw it, launches it up, and it's going to be picked off by the Tigers.
It's got to be out of bounds.
Yeah, they say he went out.
Yeah, it's got to be on the line. His back was on the line right there.
But Bernard was evading, trying to get away from the pressure, and there just kind of lofted up a duck, trying to get it out there. And it was like playing center field. Slidell, unfortunately, couldn't come down with it.
Way underthrew the receiver.
Yeah. So makes it 3rd and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs try to bamboozle the Slidell defense real early in this game.
And you got that word in real early in this one.
For the second time.
Calling for it, Bailey. Pressure coming, wrapped up, getting away, and dropped in the backfield for the sack by number 10, Jace Williams, the 6'2", 210-pound junior for the Tigers.
So 3 plays by the Bulldogs, minus 4 yards. What does that say? Slidell defense has come to play early in this one.
Into play, they have 6 seniors, 5 juniors, stout defense for the Tigers. So on 4th down, punting unit comes out for the Bulldogs. Snap is back, and it's booted away. Good job by Slidell as the Peter calls on. They're running away from the ball. And there you saw Traylon DeVille trying to will the ball to continue to go.
Anything. But I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure it could go far enough down where that would put them in bad field position, because Harlan Dixon's going to get the ball
Slidell coming
at some
out.
point again. They're coming out with no back now.
Yeah, 5 wide.
But look for him to throw him the ball again, or get him the ball.
So here a 1st and 10. Autry calling for it. Slings it out. That one's complete for the first down. And then some. Wow, still going forward. They start blowing the whistle. About a 15-yard gain by Jordan Smith, the 6'1 senior wide receiver.
Just went
for
with
Slidell.
that post pattern, and Smith was wide open, and Autry put it right on the numbers. It's pretty, when they're that open, it's pretty, it's a pitch and catch is what happens.
So another 1st and 10 for Slidell, calling for it here. Autry looking, a screen to Smith. Smith looking to get his footing. It's still wet down there on the field, as you saw. He slipped and brought down by the Bulldogs.
They ran Dixon that time off to the right on a little, what looked like a swing pass as a decoy, and came back over here to Smith on the wide receiver screen. Loss of 1.
Shea Haller checking into the game. So on 2nd and 11, 8:56 to go here in the first quarter. Autry calls for it. Give goes to Dixon, following his receivers, blasts right through, and that'll be a gain of 6 on the carry for Dixon.
Little jaunt off tackle. Looked very similar to the one he broke a minute ago, but that time gobbled up by the Bulldog defense. 3rd down and 5 for the Tigers.
We were talking about his patience earlier as he was following that tackle. Didn't get ahead of himself, didn't try and force anything through, just following the tackle and looking to make a play coming off of it. 3rd down for Slidell, player in motion, and that's going to be a false start called on the Tigers.
It's like both, we'll say this, early in this game, both offensive coordinators are going to their bamboozle plays early. They're pulling everything out of the playbook.
This makes it 3rd and 10 for the Tigers. Motion once again. Autry calling for it. The flick up and incomplete intended for Terrius Crawford as he tried the flick pass, but falls incomplete and makes it 4th and 10.
Again, faked the speed and went with the little shovel pass, but because it's going forward, it ends up being an incomplete pass. 4th down now.
And look for the quick kick here from Autry.
Or not.
Yeah, well, that's what makes it.
He's a little further back. So
snap is back. Quick kick coming from Autry. Tracking it down. And stopped at it'll be about the 7-yard line there, as Jace Williams was tracking it down to stop it. So it'll be a long field for the Fontainebleau offense as they come out for their 2nd drive of the night. First one resulted in negative yardage.
Yeah, so this is they're a long way from tying up this game. But they have the weapons to do so. But they've just got to get a little something going here. They got nothing going in the first go round.
Bailey calling for it. Fakes to gives to Celestine, looking to pass, rolling to his left, launches it out of bounds, incomplete, and the flag comes out for intentional grounding. See, call from the white hat.
Interesting call here, huh?
Yep, and there it is.
Intentional grounding.
So grounding called on Bailey. That'll back him up half the distance to the goal, and that'll Put him about at the 4-yard line.
And right now, Fontainebleau offense is not going forward.
It's still negative. A shift here by the offense as Bailey sets up. Celestine to his left, calling for it. Bailey in the end zone slings it out. That's complete to DeMond Jr. Excuse me, to Dwayne Bernard.
Quick toss, got it to Bernard. Positive yardage. Going to bring up 3rd down and 10. After they got the yardage back from the penalty.
Yeah, 3rd and 10 from the 9-yard line for the Bulldogs as they set up. Bailey and Celestine in the backfield. Calling for it. Bailey. Pressure coming. Oh, he's dropped in the backfield for a safety. Jace Williams came through with a head full of steam and brings Bailey down.
You heard me on the thing saying blitz coming, and it was Williams untouched for the everybody picked up everything. He was kind of on a delayed blitz, boom, and 2 points for Slidell and a 9-0 lead here with 6:59 to go in the first quarter. And the way things are going, Fontainebleau's got to come up with some. First off, they're going to have to kick off or punt to Slidell, and they've got to come up with something offensively, because this is not the Fontainebleau offense that we know, and right now they are struggling. And a lot of credit to Slidell defense at this point.
Yeah, talking earlier in the game about potentially a high-scoring matchup in this one, but Slidell's defense
they've come to play.
Yeah, playing lights out here early. So kicking unit on for the free kick following the safety. And William Rocca, the freshman kicker, is on to kick for the Bulldogs. Boots this one, and it will go out of bounds. So, yeah, out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. So, an illegal procedure. Slidell will get the ball at the... Well, let's see. Still talking it over. So it's looking like they're going to do a re-kick.
That could be a choice. That's a choice that Coach Favre, you're going to be 5 yards deeper.
And is that where you just have so much faith in your kick return unit to get an even bigger gain on the re-kick?
Or you want to put the pressure on their kickoff team because they haven't shown to and then you may not have gotten the ball, but where it went out of bounds. I don't know the rule on that because it's a kick from the 20. Now rethinking this.
Yeah, it looks like we have a. Is it officially?
Illegal procedure against Fontainebleau.
Okay, so Slidell accepts the penalty, and they get the ball at the Fontainebleau 45-yard line.
Wow. That's a really...
After much discussion. But
that's a really big penalty.
Yeah.
The ball would have been out at about the 36-yard line over there? What was it? That's a huge... is that a...
25 yards from the kick.
Wow.
25 yards from the kick.
I would say that is wow. That in the world of fairness, that doesn't seem to be fair. Just saying.
So 1st and 10 for Slidell, wide receivers in bunch. Handoff goes to King. Right side cuts it upfield, and he'll be brought down after about a 4-yard gain. King brought down by Damon Jr. Torian King, the 5'9", 155-pound junior running back, now coming out as Harlan Dixon in the backfield with Autry. John Autry, the junior quarterback. Calling for it is Autry. Give goes to Dixon, coming left side, racing forward. A big first down, and a flag is down. So flag in the area of holding, and we talk about the explosive plays
right there
of
Just
Dixon.
Hand it to Dixon. He gets outside, gets a couple of blocks, and he's 20 yards up the field. But maybe the reason he was so open was that there was holding. So we'll replay the down.
2nd and 17. Two to the top of your screen. Autry calling for it. Fakes the give to Dixon. Rolling right. Slings it out. Complete. Bringing it up the far sideline. And driven back. Shea Holler, the receiver, 5'10 junior, and brought down by Damon Jr.
Little play action pass right there. And found a man open. Got 3rd and 5. Very manageable at this point.
Yeah, 3rd and 4 for the Tigers. Now they're going 5 wide. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Autry calling for it, looking to pass, slings it out complete, and that's a first down, and still fighting forward. Good hard running there after the reception by Miles Brown, the senior wide receiver.
Slidell's got them all spread out. Fontainebleau playing zone. Receiver just runs up 5 yards into the open gap, and boom, complete. First down.
So Slidell with the ball at the 26-yard line. Dixon and Autry in the backfield here on 1st and 10. Dixon steps up. Handoff goes Dixon right side. Now looking to come back the other way. Ooh. Reversing field, bringing it up. Autry with a lead block, and a flag comes out. And it's flag city in this game.
Well, yeah. When you run one way and come back the other way, before that I think there was another block in the black they didn't call, and then I don't know what they called out here, but when you're going one way and come back the other, you're going to catch, your linemen are going to get caught trying to help you out and be in the wrong position, and your wide receivers.
So, a face mask called on Fontainebleau.
Wow. Okay. Not exactly what I thought was going to happen.
So now the ball is at the 3-yard line.
And a 3-yard penalty from the 6 to the 3.
So, yeah, we're expecting a hold or block in the back.
Yeah.
And penalty helps out the Tigers. So Dixon to Autry's left. Calling for it is Autry. Give goes to Dixon. Dixon caught and dropped by Colin Gagnon.
Nice tackle right there.
So a
2nd and goal from the 2 right now. Pickup of a 1 on that one.
Now 4:03 to go here in the first quarter. Autry in the gun. Oh, catching him.
Now it's on the 1.
So yeah, with the half the distance to the goal, that'll move it up a yard. And just Autry going with the hard count, and Fontainebleau not holding discipline.
It is seeming as if the Slidell offense came ready to play.
So here on second down, Autry in the gun calling for it. Give goes to Dixon straight ahead. He falls forward, and he's in for the score. Harlan Dixon, his second of the game. We'll see the Raleigh in the extra point unit coming out as Slidell sets up in the old swinging gate once again. Autry directing traffic in the swinging gate. Oh, calling for it. It's snapped. Autry looking to pass. It's up and down. Let's see if he's in. He's in. The 2-point conversion is good as that was complete to Jace Williams. We talked about they see what's going on, snap the ball, and the swinging gate comes through for 2 points. So 3:44 to go here in the first quarter, and Slidell leads 17-0. Raleigh to kick this one away. This one's short. It'll be returned by the Bulldogs there. Aaron DeMond hauls it in. DeMond looking to bring it upfield, and he'll be brought down at the 24-yard line by number 28, Tamaj Hoffman, the 5'9 sophomore for the Tigers. And Tiger, the Fontainebleau offense needs to get something going.
This is not something we've been accustomed to the last couple of years out of the Fontainebleau offense. But they have been stymied here in the first quarter at Slidell. Slidell defense bowing back and shutting them down.
First and 10 from the 24. Motion across from Ledbetter. Give goes to Celestine, left side, following blocks. Hard running there for a 9-yard gain.
Positive yardage, that's exactly what the Bulldog offense is going to need. 8 on that one gives them second down and 8. Second and down 9, okay. So, can they get some more of that?
2nd and 1 for the Bulldogs. Motion across. Handoff goes to Celestine again, looking to bring it upfield, and that is a first down for the Bulldogs. Brought down there by a host of Tigers, led there by number 95, Cameron Williams, 5'11", 230-pound senior.
First down of the game.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs from the 36-yard line. That was their first down of the game. Motion across. Bernard in the backfield. Handoff goes to Bernard. Hard running upfield. That'll be a gain of 4 on the carry for Dwayne Bernard.
Nice little run there.
This makes it 2nd and 6 for the Bulldogs. 2:18 to go here in the first quarter. As Bailey gets the play from the sideline. Celestine back in the backfield to the right of Bailey. Motion from Ledbetter. Bailey keeps it himself, rushing forward and diving forward, but he looks to be about a yard shy of the first down.
A little bit of an option play right there where they could he feathered it to the right and could have pitched it to Celestine, but he saw an opening and tucked it up. 3rd and 1 now.
They surveyed the defense now. Getting the play, Slidell coming off, calling for it straight ahead is Celestine. And Celestine is, wrapped up and manhandled back.
But he got a first down. Good tackle there by Terrius Crawford, but
Dante Daniels.
But not until not until Celestine picked up a first down. So 2 first downs in a row. This is more like what we expected to see earlier in this quarter.
Celestine looking to cut upfield, spin move there. Daniels along with Nolan English make the stop there, but Celestine still rushing forward for a 4-yard gain for the Bulldogs. Hard running whenever he gets the ball.
Oh yeah, he's attacking you.
36 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Calling for it is Bailey. Give goes to Celestine again, looking to bounce it outside. And he'll get the first down before being run out of bounds over there by Farron Lewis, the 5'10 junior for the Tigers. And another first down for Fontainebleau as they continue this march down the field. Him going out of bounds, stop the clock with 21 seconds to go here in the first. Bernard to the left of Bailey. Ledbetter. Motion handoff going to Bernard. Looking to run it upfield, and he'll be brought out of bounds shy of the first down as the buzzer sounds to end the first quarter, and Slidell leads 17-0. Fontainebleau drive continues here at the top of the second quarter. 2nd and 3 for the Bulldogs. You see Bailey and Celestine in the backfield. Bailey calling for it here on second down. Handoff goes to Celestine, right side, hard running. That'll be a first down there, and he'll be brought down by the Tigers after about a 7-yard gain on the carry.
First down.
And what about, they have Carter Ledbetter, who's an offensive lineman. He's like in the flanker position. He'll go in motion depending on which side he needs to get to.
Actually, Carter Ledbetter started the year at center, and they put a receiver jersey on him like a tight end, so they're motioning where they want him to be. And apparently part of the deal is part of the thought process is Slidell going to move or react towards him, and if so, then they can make their choice of plays either to him or away from him, with him providing blocking. Pick up there of about 2 yards, second down and 8.
But him wearing a 67, they're not seeing any sort of downfield threat from Ledbetter.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So
I originally thought it looked like it was 87,
yeah.
But it's 67. His original number, so it's no different.
Bailey launches this one. Incomplete. Intended out there for Kobe Barnes.
So it tells me something right there that first off, I think the throw was a little off the mark, but he looped it over where he needed to be, but those receivers ended up being too close together. 31 should have gone more straight up the hash, and Braylon Fowler should have been straight down the numbers as it turned out, and maybe the pass brought Barnes over that way.
Here's Celestine. Celestine looking to pass, and he launches it up. It's complete and goes into the end zone for the score, as that was complete to Braylon Fowler.
They're going to have a discussion.
You have some from Slidell saying that Celestine was out of bounds. But no flag, so there Celestine launches it as Slidell started to come up. It left Fowler open behind him. Hauls it in for the score.
I don't know if that was a play, but there'll not be a replay. So
up and through.
So it's 17-7, right?
Yeah, 17-7, 10:42
Right.
to go here in the first half. Rocket to kick this one off. This one rolls almost the whole way and returned by Slidell, and they'll have good field position to start this one from the 40-yard line as Shea Holler hauled that one in like a ground ball. But we've seen Slidell's offense, high power, as they lead 17-7, looking to get this one back in the end zone.
The unfortunately for Fontainebleau, the defense has not been really able to shut them down, you know.
So Autry in the gun, Dixon to his right here on 1st and 10, calling for it. Give goes to Dixon, and that'll be a 6-yard gain for the senior running back.
Went right off of left guard and got good yardage.
On the stop, Riley Mahoney, 5'10" senior linebacker for the Bulldogs. So it makes it 2nd and 4. So Autry awaits a play from the sideline, and substitutions coming in and out.
96 exactly.
Two to the bottom of your screen. Autry calling for it, fakes to give to Dixon. Looking downfield, slings this one out, has a man wide open. Catching it, bringing upfield, looking to spin away from the defender. That's Miles Brown, who hauled that in. Is brought down by Austin Dupuy, 5'9" defensive back for the Bulldogs.
Wow. Brown wide open right there for a big gainer, and another first down for the Slidell Tigers. It appeared, watching it on the screen, that Brown was the only one in the stadium at that point when he caught the ball.
Not a man around him. Two to the left for the Tigers here on 1st down. Autry looking to pass once again. Pressure coming, slings it out. Oh! And Aaron DeMond hit him in the hands and tipped over, incomplete, intended for Jordan Smith.
I think he was caught by surprise that Autry had overthrown Smith on that pass, and he flung his hands up there late, did DeMond, and unable to bring it down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. Two to the left once again.
Time to run Dixon here.
And Dixon has been making explosive plays every time he's touched it. It's just been a matter of if there's a flag or
if he's just touching it. Hand it off. There he goes.
Handoff goes to Dixon. There he goes, and he'll get to about the 25-yard line on the carry, but still about 2 yards shy of that first down.
Gagnon on the tackle.
Oh, no, they mark it shorter than he was down shorter, so that'll make it 3rd and 5. The play coming in from the sideline. What do you think we see here on 3rd down?
It's going to be a pass, my guess. The receivers are playing way off. Just throw it real quick.
Ew.
Like that.
Thrown behind.
He could have picked number 8 instead of number 9, or either one. Let's put it that way. He just didn't put it on the money.
Yeah, that one thrown behind Nicholas Castillo, the junior wide receiver, and that makes it 4th down
Defensive
for the
backs
Tigers.
were way off, and so a 5-yard stop route complete out there out towards Brown would have been. And again, they're playing way off, so pretty much the same.
It trips left here on 4th down, but yeah, they're playing way off to the
top of the screen. Yes,
a quick little hitch could get them a 1st down. Snap a little off the mark. Autry slings it out. That's complete for a 1st down to Jordan Smith.
Tackled by Terrell Monk on that, on the quick post pass, and a 1st down.
How many yards you gave him that play?
So 8:23 to go here before half.
8 yards? 26.
Slidell leading 17-7 as they continue this drive. First and 10 from the 18.
I just haven't felt right now, so far in this game, that the Fontainebleau defense can stop Slidell. They just, whatever they do, they just succeed. Like, that's an incomplete pass. Now, they're going to go back, and I don't know why they haven't, but give the ball to Harlan Dixon.
Yep.
Give it to Dixon. Let him run.
They respond, get you a couple more yards.
Right.
And then,
Then maybe throw, But let's face it. They are giving them a soft cushion there when they go 5 wide.
Absolutely.
4 and 5 wide. So,
and we say a couple more yards from Dixon. It could also go to the house.
Exactly.
He's already over 100 yards on the night, and there he's dropped in the backfield.
That is the first loss of the evening. It's almost like the Bulldog defense is channeling me here.
So
they haven't been able to stop him, and I haven't seen anything except that play that would indicate that they will stop him.
I mentioned that he was over 100. He was actually at 102, so now he's at 99 on the night. And here 5 wide once again on third down. Autry calling for it. Looking to pass, slings it deep. Incomplete. Intended for Miles Brown. And on the coverage there, it was Austin Dupuy.
Brown appeared to be open. Autry overthrew him on that one.
So fourth down.
Ran a corner route right there. So
it looks like Matthew Rowley will attempt the field goal. 38-yard field goal attempt. Snap is back. Place, kick, and that pulled left. No good.
And the Bulldog defense stood up that time and finally slowed and stopped the Slidell offense.
How big is that for the confidence booster as stopping Slidell, leading 17-7?
Now, I will say that it is if now the Fontainebleau offense can go down here and score, get something going.
So first and 10 for the Bulldogs. Here as they start this drive at the 20-yard line. Calling for it is Bailey. Give goes to Celestine, right side, looking to turn it upfield, gets it there, and he's slung down by number 57, Nolan English. But that is going to be a first down for the Bulldogs. So good hard running there from Iverson Celestine for the 11-yard gain.
Good blocking, got the corner, everything you want out of a play like that.
Motioning Ledbetter, calling for it. Give up the middle, spin move there, and he'll be brought down after a 5-yard gain.
Well, this is more what I was looking for early in the first quarter. They got to it towards the end of the first quarter, and now into the second quarter. And if they can put this drive together here, could.
Second and 4 for the Bulldogs. Motion across from Barnes.
Blitz coming.
Toss out to Celestine. Hard running up. That's a first down, and he laid a lick there at the end of it, but he's brought down right at the 50. Another first down for the Bulldogs.
Right there, they had a blitz coming. Fontainebleau had the right play call on with a little toss out there to Iverstein. He got the corner and the first down. Dwayne Bernard in at running back now for Celestine as he takes a break.
Hard running, deserves that break over there on the side. First and 10. Bailey calling for it. Give goes to Bernard, coming near side. Gets away from an arm tackle and forced out of bounds by Ray Stoltz.
had a little motion come over. It had a linebacker blitz to the backside of the play, and Bernard got around the corner and got 5 yards. Make that 4.
Yeah, they adjust the down box there.
2nd down and 6.
So 2nd and 6 as Bailey awaits the call from the sideline. Give goes to Bernard up the middle, and he'll be about a yard shy of the first down, brought down by Dante Daniels. And that'll make it 3rd and 1 for the Bulldogs as Iverson checks back in. Bernard heads out.
I'm sensing that the Slidell defense, they're blitzing almost every down now. The last 3 downs they have, let's put it that way. And interested to see what they do now on 3rd and a long one.
Calling for it. Handoff. Celestine dancing around, looking to bounce it outside, and he won't get to first down. He'll lose yards. And he threw that one, I guess, just trying to make a desperation play, and you see a flag coming down over there on the far sideline. Kind of he had lost yardage and was trying to make like a desperation throw.
I don't know. Was he even in bounds when he did that? I thought he was out of bounds when he threw that.
He went past the line of scrimmage and came back. I think he went past the line of scrimmage and threw it.
It did look like he. No, it looked like he crossed and then he came back to try and make a play. That's the discussion here in the press box. But
right now, we do not have the benefit of the personal foul against the other team.
Yeah. Wow. So after all of that speculation, it'll be a first down for the Bulldogs as the personal foul was called on Slidell.
I want to go back to what I surmised about the play.
Yeah.
That he was already out of bounds.
Yeah.
So if he's already out of bounds and he throws the ball, the play was dead as it was, and the personal foul took place there, which is what I think.
Yes.
But they walked it off the way he got tackled at.
So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs from the 30-yard line. This drive continues. Handoff to Bernard. Bernard brought down after a 5-yard gain by Stoltz. Stoltz and English. And Celestine checks back in. Here on 2nd and 6. 4:10 to go here before half.
They're laid back now this time. Doesn't look like one's come. Oh, here's one's cheating in.
One off the edge.
Coming off the edge.
Calling for it. Bailey fakes the toss, keeps it himself.
Good choice there.
And he'll be about 2 yards shy of the first down.
See, obviously, Coach Ryan Dyke, the offensive coordinator, is seeing that they're bringing that either defensive back or linebacker in opposite the Ledbetter in the wing and having him come, and they're optioning off of him.
So on 3rd and 2, what do you think we see here?
It's going to be a run.
Celestine to the right of Bailey. Calling for it. Fakes the give. Nope, give. Goes to Celestine, and he will be short. Let's see where they mark it.
It doesn't matter. They're going for it.
Yeah, it'll be 4th and 1.
4th and 1.
So it's 4th and 1 at the
hurry
21-yard line.
They're going to hurry up.
Under center is Bailey. Gets the snap and just runs forward behind that line for the first down.
That was a design call right there.
So another first down as Fontainebleau keeps this drive going. 2.5 to go here before half.
And this was a shot in the arm that the Fontainebleau Bulldogs needed desperately here. Well, they've kept this ball for quite a while, but they cannot come out of this empty, or that will hurt.
Bailey calling for it, looking to pass, launches it out, right side, incomplete.
A little bit too much on that incomplete, dropped over there by Deering.
On the coverage, Farron Lewis. But brings up 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs.
I'm wondering about the choice to throw the ball there instead of do what they've been doing. Or they were hoping to get something there.
Bailey in the gun. Calling for it. Fakes the pitch, takes it himself up the middle, rushing forward, and he'll be about a yard shy of the first down.
Nice play there by Bailey, as that one opened up. Third down and a long. It looks more like a 2, third down and 2, than it does 1.
Calling for it, give goes to Celestine. Powerful running forward.
Oh, he's going to get first down. He gets it. They'll have a first down at about the 5-yard line. Good hard running right there by Iverson Celestine.
He was driving Slidell defenders back as he was rushing forward. 1st and goal from the 5 with 1:13 to go. Calling for it. Give goes to Celestine. And he gets it to about the 2-yard line. So get it to about the 3. And we have a timeout on the field. 54 seconds remaining here in the first half. And Slidell leading 17-7. Coming out of the timeout, Bailey in the gun here on 2nd and goal. Bailey calling for it, pitches it out to Celestine, and Celestine into the end zone.
Good call right there.
There, after he took the pitch, it was just wide open lane to get there.
Good blocks on the outside by the receivers.
So Rocca on to attempt the extra point out of the Bailey hold.
15 plays.
And a flag is down. They're going to call Slidell offsides. That'll move it forward. Then Tiger, as we've been talking about in this one, it is Flag City here in the first half.
Well, there was a stretch where there weren't a lot of flags. What I like about it is they're expediting the decision and the placing of the ball and getting things done in a relatively expediting it in a quick manner.
Yeah, extra point is good, and yeah, they're not having long combos. 49 seconds to go here in the first half. Slidell leads 17-14. Rocca kicking it away. This one rolling on the ground once again. Still, and Slidell just has to fall on it at the 32-yard line.
As we saw early in the year, the special team, kickoff special teams for Fontainebleau, they kick that ball all different kinds of ways. Pooch it, deep, end over end, any different kind of way. There's a signal that Coach Phil Banco comes up with as a way from it. And if they didn't we see them fall on they kind of got an inadvertent onside kick.
Yes. Yeah.
So they're always hunting that. 45 seconds to go in a half. What do you think? They're gonna try to get something.
Absolutely. First and 10, 32-yard line. Autry looking to pass. Pressure coming, steps up. Looking downfield, has somebody coming behind, and that's complete as Miles Brown is pushed out of bounds, but a first down for Slidell. 38 seconds to go.
I'm going to say that's a little bit too much. All right, I say keep them in front of you, but I don't know. We'll see.
So play coming in from the sideline.
I'm handing the ball off
to Dixon.
Yeah, right up the gut on a draw or something. I'm figuring out a way. There's 3 down linemen. He'll be in the second, third level before you know it.
Looking to pass again. Autry slings it out complete once again as Brown rushes upfield. It gets to the 30-yard line, and that's another first down for Slidell. And let's see Coach Favre running down the official to call the timeout. 32 seconds to go here before half. Slidell leading 17-14. Coming out of the timeout, first and 10 for the Tigers at the 29-yard line. Autry gets Fontainebleau offsides. That'll make it first and 5. That's the second time they've caught him, as they didn't hold discipline there on the hard count.
No. Good call by Chris Arnold coming out of the timeout. Catch the Fontainebleau defense.
Autry calling for it, fakes to give to King. Looking downfield, slings it out, and that one nearly intercepted and falls incomplete.
How did Terrell Monk not catch that ball? How did he not catch it?
That one goes, he came up for it, in and out of his hands.
Wow.
So 2nd and 5 for Slidell with 26 seconds to go here before half. And Dixon out way to the left. Out at receiver. To the left side, not even on the screen so far out.
How about wide
Autry calling
screen?
for it. Looking downfield as pressure comes, steps up, launches this one, has a man wide open in the end zone. Touchdown as Jordan Smith hauls that one in for the Tigers.
That was obviously busted coverage right there. A lot of people pointing, oh, he came here or he went there. And wow, that was way too easy.
What a drive there from the Tigers.
Wow.
And out comes
all that, think of all the time and energy that the Bulldog offense expended, and it just wiped out in basically
in seconds.
23 seconds.
Yeah.
Only took them 23 seconds to score.
Coming off of a 15-play, 80-yard, 6-minute, 19-second drive by Fontainebleau as that extra point goes through, and Slidell leads 24-14 with 22 seconds to go here in the first half. Raleigh to kick this one away for the Tigers. And a flag is down. They going to call offside? Yep, called against Slidell.
Offsides against the Tigers.
So Rowley will kick it off from the 35-yard line. Lining up here, right hash.
So that was 5 yards to slide out?
So Matthew Rowley kicking this one away, keeping it low. And just falling on it there, couldn't scoop it up. falling on top of it. So Fontainebleau will have 18 seconds.
36-yard line.
What do you think?
At this point, I mean, they're going to try to score. They're going to try to do something. Let's see what kind of defense Slidell plays. That ball was kicked off then.
So Fontainebleau offense coming out here.
Should have been 22.
18 seconds remaining. Let's see. They're going to go 5 wide.
See, they're playing off not quite as bad.
Bailey looking downfield, sends it short, and running out of bounds is Kobe Barnes, the sophomore receiver on the reception. So now Fontainebleau gets the first down and has 12 seconds here before half. So another 1st and 10. They're going
They're just going to try to get another 10 yards so they can throw one down in the end zone.
going 5 wide once again. Defense quickly getting set, scurrying out. And yeah, playing off. Bailey slings it out. That's complete. Still on his feet, running forward. That's a first down and then some for Braylon Fowler. Brought down
Timeout
by Williams. And we have a timeout on the field. 5 seconds remaining here before half. Slidell up 24-14. Rocca on to attempt the field goal. Harlan Dixon standing in the end zone. Snap is back. Place bobbled. Bailey throws it and falls incomplete as he slung that one out. That was a forward pass. And that will take us to half as the buzzer sounds. That'll take us to the half. Slidell leading 24-14. Enjoy the halftime entertainment, including our Channel 13 intern, Georgia Peck, and the Slidell Swingerettes.
Led by Captain Georgia Peck and co-captains Lizette Cabrera. The Swingerettes present You Really Got Me by the Kings. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Swingerettes.
Rowley to kick this one away to get the second half underway here at LV McGinty Stadium. Booting this one back, and this could be returned by Iverson Celestine, catching it about the 6-yard line. Celestine bringing it upfield, and he'll be driven down at about the 20-yard line. So the score 24-14, Slidell leading here in the game. Fontainebleau getting the ball to start the second half. What does Fontainebleau need to do?
They need to score right here. They need to because they had momentum towards right at the end of the half, and yet they get in the prevent defense, which prevented nothing, obviously, and it allowed a touchdown. It didn't prevent anything. So they've got to get that momentum that they were getting.
Bailey keeping this one on his own, and he will gain 5 on the carry.
Good play right there by Josh Bailey.
He's brought down over there by Jace Williams, the 6'2 junior for the Tigers, but it makes it 2nd and 5, and that's the threat that Celestine gives you. When you have Bailey can either pitch it out there to him or keep it himself, and Bailey's good on the ground by himself.
And they're going to go towards Celestine.
So second and 4, Bailey calling for it. Give goes to Bernard. Right side, Bernard pushing forward, and he'll be about 2 yards shy of the first down.
Dwayne Bernard carrying straight ahead.
3rd and 1 for the Bulldogs. They look to continue this drive. 2 to the bottom of your screen. Give goes to Celestine. Dancing around, and Celestine wrapped up and driven back for a loss on the play. And that'll make it 4th down.
Slidell defense right there. Coming up big.
It makes it 4th and 1, and the full punting unit on, and Celestine back to punt. And you hear the coaches
yelling,
here in Slidell yelling, possible fake.
Possible fake.
Snap back to Celestine. Celestine end over end punt away, and this will get a good roll. Keeps going. It'll be downed by DeMond Jr. at the 26-yard line.
Well, the coach is screaming, this could be a fake, this could be a fake, and he kicked it away. And unfortunate for Fontainebleau, they got nothing right here starting the second half.
Yeah, you were saying they needed to score there. Slidell's defense held strong, and now Harlan Dixon and company coming out with the potent Slidell offense.
And now Dixon didn't get the ball much late in the first half. They got to go back to him. He needs more touches.
And there they catch him again. 3rd time of the night.
Wow.
The hard count gets Fontainebleau offsides, and you see rotating players in and out. You get called for offside, you go out, another guy gets to come in.
Right. But that hasn't fixed the problem.
So 1st and 5 for the Tigers from 32.
The sad part about this, sad part about what you just see there, that happens at Fontainebleau every day. The offense does the same thing to the defense, or tries to.
Autry has a man. That's a flag. Yeah, that flag comes out as the pass interference there. And, you hear it in the press box here. It is better than the touchdown to get that
this is true.
15-yard flag.
This is true.
Because, to my knowledge, in high school, it's not from the spot of the foul.
Correct.
It's just 15 yards up. So.
Correct. Yeah, that's better than giving up the touchdown. But here's the scenario there. The pass was a little bit short.
Yes.
The defensive back never turned around and ran up into, basically, if it was basketball, it was a charge.
Yes.
All right? He just ran up into the receiver.
Autry pitching it out to Dixon. Dixon dancing around, rushing forward, and he'll be about 2 shy of the first down. But had he played it and had he turned, he could have picked that one off.
Absolutely.
And there, Harlan Dixon, over 100 once again on the night. As we mentioned earlier, he was at 102 at one point, a 3-yard loss, brought him to 99, and now back over 100.
So 9 carries, 100 yards. He's not getting enough touches. Here's another
Here's
one.
Dixon. Wow, up the middle again, getting away from another. And that is another first down for the Tigers. Explosive, hard, fast running from Harlan Dixon, the Louisiana Tech commit.
So the question is, why aren't you force feed? Run it till they stop it. They're not stopping it, not stopping that. You're stopping yourself with other things.
By running other plays. As the old adage goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Thank you.
So 1st and 10 for Slidell. 2 to the left. And once again to Dixon coming right side, cutting up, and Demond comes up to make the stop.
Harlan Dixon carries, picks up 2.
So that'll make it 2nd and 8.
Even on a play that really didn't get anywhere, he got 2. You know, I mean, didn't seem that it was opening up or getting anywhere. He got 2.
There you see Harlan Dixon on your screen. Coming into this one, had over 1,100 yards rushing on the season. Calling for it is Autry, looking to pass now, slings this one, and that is, it hit off of the left shoulder of Demond and falls incomplete.
Speaking of 1,000 yards, well, Celestine's got over 1,000. I thought it was close.
Close to 1,000.
Yeah. And both quarterbacks have over 1,000.
Yes.
If not, like, way more, like close to 1,500.
With stats from this game, Celestine is over 1,000.
Okay.
So 3rd down as the Tigers go 5 wide.
You're going to run that stop route to one of those guys up at the top of the thing. I got to think. Oh, screen. Wide receiver screen.
Screen out to Smith.
Got one guy blocked.
Smith runs out of bounds. And let's see. Yes, first down.
First down.
So a fresh set of downs for the Tigers.
Force out of bounds by number 24, Gaston Golden.
We have a couple of 1,000-yard rushers in the parish. Also, Corey Warren from Pearl River. He's the leading rusher in the whole metro area. And Michael Marco, as the shovel pass goes there to Dixon. Dixon brought down for a 4-yard gain. But Michael Marco from Salmon also 1,000 yards rushing on the season. There's 2nd and 7 for the Tigers. 7:31 to go here in the 3rd quarter. You have Crawford and Daniels at wings in the backfield. Autry puts Dixon in motion.
Oh, 2 guys moving.
Well, it looked like the snap didn't come. Autry called for it and talking there to his center, but he was ready for it when the snap didn't come.
Right.
You saw Autry looked a little confused.
I think I was on the penalty before the refs on that one. They were a little slow on the uptick.
So 2nd and 12 for the Tigers, lining up in the same formation.
Same play, hand off.
Give goes to Dixon. Dixon looking to cut it upfield, swarmed and dropped for a loss on the play.
Wait a minute, that was a loss. Are we back under? No, I don't think so.
No.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. So 3rd and long, but this doesn't seem to have been a major problem for Slidell before.
No, because you have plenty. You know, we were saying Harlan Dixon's name a lot, but you have multiple players capable of making explosive plays.
Autry with his arm for sure.
So on 3rd and 14, Autry in the gun, Dixon to his left. Motion, calling for it. Autry looking to pass. Pressure coming from Gagnon, tipped up, and that one falls incomplete as Gagnon came with a head full of steam.
That was an automatic blitz when that guy was motioning. That's what I guess Coach Banco had already alerted the troops. If he moves across off of this formation, we're coming.
And that brings up 4th down for the Tigers. Now they can run a play. Here's when your quarterback is also your punter. It opens up a lot of opportunities for you.
Right.
Let's see if he backs up because he's capable of the quick kick, but also here in 5 wide, it looks like they're going to run a play.
Right. He's not deep enough, I don't think.
Autry looking to pass.
Going to dump it out.
Swings it out complete, but he has to get way up there. And he'll be brought down at about the 20-yard line. So that'll be a turnover on downs as Fontainebleau's defense holds.
That was big right there. Like I said, Fontainebleau needed to score, but they didn't, or put together a long drive, but they didn't. But the key then became that the Fontainebleau defense stopped Slidell.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs from the 20-yard line, and now it goes back to the beginning of the half where we were saying they need to score.
Exactly.
So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Calling for it. Give goes to Celestine, going right side. Rushing upfield, and he'll be driven out of bounds after about a 6-yard gain.
They've run that a lot tonight, where he can get run the outside zone. He gets to the edge, and he usually gets some pretty good blocking out there by the wide receivers. So,
how crucial is that? Because sometimes you see teams where wide receivers are just kind of out there.
Well,
here for Fontainebleau, they're physical.
They are. Doing a heck of a job, I must say.
So on 2nd down, Bailey calling for it and gives it to Celestine. Celestine waiting on the hole, bouncing it, and Slidell swarms him and brings him back, but it looked like Celestine may have gotten the first. If not, he's about a yard shy. Nope, that's a... Well, chains aren't moving, but the down box went to a 1.
I see the ref on this side standing
first down.
By the first down marker, so it is a first down.
Just a delayed chain gang movement. Dwayne Bernard in to the right of Bailey, calling for it. Give. Bailey goes to Bernard, and Bernard will gain 4 on the carry.
Running the power that time, hitting it up off tackle, and picking up good yardage.
So 2nd and 5, 4:35 to go here in the 3rd quarter. As Fontainebleau continues to drive, and now Bernard to the right of Bailey. Bailey calling for it. Give goes to Bernard straight ahead. It runs into the wall there and started to push it. And, they say it was Slidell stripped it away.
No signals from the referees, except
they just
down.
Said, that forward progress was stopped. And so that makes it 3rd and 2.
This is a big 3rd and 2 right here.
Celestine to the right of Bailey. And there they just take the second to survey.
They're looking to – I'm thinking they might run that little toss thing, option toss to the top. But Slidell's coming with the blitz if it did. So they maybe saw that.
That looks short after the handoff to Celestine. Maybe a yard, maybe inches shy.
It's short.
Well, and
we're
going to have a measurement. This might be, correct me if I'm wrong, the first measurement we've seen this season.
I haven't been with you all season.
Yeah.
But for you and me,
it is
definitely the first. Yeah.
Dave, shake your camera up and down. Is this the first one that we have seen this season? Yes.
And
wow.
it is a first down. Wow. There it is. You saw it.
First down for the Bulldogs as they keep.
That was huge. That didn't force a 4th and 1.
So, yeah, they get to keep the drive going. 3:15 to go here in the third. And after surveying the defense,
they need to run that toss this way, towards us, to the left.
Calling for it.
There it is.
Bailey keeps it, and he swarmed and dropped.
He should have tossed it.
Should have tossed it. There is Palmer and English bring him down in the backfield for the loss. And like you said, should have tossed it.
Well, one of those situations where he was having success in the first half where he didn't toss it. Now, of course, they've adjusted, so you can't rely that it's always going to be there.
So 2nd and 12, 2:22 to go here in the third quarter as Ledbetter motions across. Calling for it is Bailey. Give goes to Bernard going right side, and he'll be brought down at about the original line of scrimmage. Matthew Retief on the stop.
Right, ran the power again, going to bring up 3rd down and 9.
Fontainebleau awaits. And can you talk about the significance of them being able to survey the defense? Because a lot of times they'll line up, survey it, and then they'll look for a new play on the sideline.
Well, that's exactly what they do. They line up. That time they were okay with the way the play was.
Pressure coming. Bailey launches it. Oh, nearly picked off by Terrius Crawford, but there's a flag down, and we'll talk about that offensive scheme more in a second as we await the call here from the official. Flag down. Face mask.
5 yard.
Called out against Slidell.
That's a big penalty. All right, while they're marking that off, let me say this. What it does is give the offensive coordinator, a guy upstairs, a chance to survey. Are they lined up the way that what can we take advantage of?
Right.
And if they're lined up that way, and we're going to go with that play. See, looking to the sideline. Okay, so then Coach Dyke is over there making the signal about what he wants to run. And they moved Ledbetter over. There's the pitch. He got a kick back up.
Oh, and Celestine. That's a good job of staying home there, not chasing the play down, just waiting as Celestine came back.
Right.
He's brought down.
Right. Ledbetter had to block the outside guy, was forcing outside, so he had to block him out, which forced Celestine back inside. So good job defensively, and obviously something that Slidell has made an adjustment to at the half.
And a quick kick coming from Bailey here on 4th down. This one goes back. Bailey kicks it away, and this could get a good roll. No, it basically dies at the 20-yard line.
So 2 offensive possessions. Interesting thing, it's 31 seconds to go in this quarter. 2 offensive possessions for Fontainebleau, 1 for Slidell.
And 0 points.
At no points. If there had been money on the table, if there had been bets, there would have been, there'll be points and da-da-da-da-da. Defenses ruling
stepping up big.
This part of the quarter.
But now Slidell, and look, we've seen it before where they scored in 23 seconds.
Exactly.
They have 31 seconds.
But I go back to this. How many touches has Harlan Dixon had?
Right.
9 or 10 or 11 or whatever? 12. 12 touches. He's a guy that needs 20.
Right. As Autry calls for it there, a toss goes to Dixon, looking to break it outside. And
good tackle.
Good open field tackle by
DeMond.
Yeah, Aaron DeMond making the stop there on Harlan Dixon. As I've said, Louisiana Tech commit. But let's see if
he's been tougher inside. No offense. I'm not saying he's not tough outside. I'm been
Inside, he has
more,
that good patient vision to wait for the hole to open and then hitting it like he's shot out of a cannon.
Correct. That'll end the quarter.
Yeah, and at the end of the third, Slidell leads 24-14. At the top of the fourth, 2nd and 10 for Slidell. Autry calling for it, pitching it out, and it's a pass from Dixon, complete. And a big gain there, complete to Jordan Smith as he's pushed out of bounds. But a
little decoration, a little bamboozle.
They're kind of giving Fontainebleau a taste of their own medicine there.
Right, something they tried early. I always
and scored on.
Right.
So 1st and 10 for the Tigers after the Dixon pass to Smith. As we said, 24-14, Slidell leading in this one. And trips to the left here in a 5-wide set. Now motioning Dixon. And Autry keeps it. Run, and he'll cross the 50. He'll get down to the Fontainebleau 49-yard line, but another first down for Slidell as they keep the drive going.
Is that Autry's first carry of the evening? Yeah, so there. Good timing on that.
He had good read, the pull. He had a wide open lane up the middle. So 1st and 10 from the 49. Autry in the gun, calling for it. The toss out to Dixon. Dixon will be stopped at, well, maybe a gain of 1 on the carry.
Again, running it wide where they were having his early success was up the middle.
Let's see if they adjust and do a play call here up the middle. Makes it 2nd and 9 for the Tigers. They have Jordan Smith way out there to the top of your screen. Motion, and the give here goes to Dixon. Dixon looking to bounce it outside, now bringing it upfield. And he'll be
counter action that way. Fake one way, come underneath with Dixon. And a good run by him. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 4.
Man, well, the down box keeps going.
That should make it 3. 3, 2, 1.
I'm sure Coach Favre on the other side of the field is saying, no, hey, can you keep going?
A little further.
Just keep going.
Just push.
So 3rd and 3, 9:45 to go here in the 4th. And let's see. They're going in I formation. Autry looking to pass. And Autry has room to run, bringing it upfield, and he'll run to safety. A great keep there, great decision there from the quarterback, Autry, and that's another first down for the Tigers.
They went play action right there, and the receiver was covered. The defensive back was not fooled, and therefore Autry tucked it and run, but a positive yardage, first down, and a time where Fontainebleau's got to come up with something right here to stop them.
Autry well, now it seems as though the clock is Slidell's friend. The hand is up now, meaning we're under 10.
Yeah, they're letting it run down, and a little too tight motion, handoff.
Give goes to Dixon, going right side. Dixon running upfield, next gear, and he is gone.
Got outside, another touch. That time they went with a too tight, 2 wings. He's one of the wings. He goes in motion. They run the speed, basically, is what it was. He got to the corner before everybody else, and he was up the sideline and gone.
And as the extra point unit comes on for Slidell, you could visibly see as he's reading it, bringing it out, and then he changes gears and puts on the afterburners and takes it to the house.
Once he hit the corner untouched, he knew I just got to push the afterburners on, and I will get it in the zone.
So Rowley to attempt the extra point. Snap is placed, kick is up, and it is no good. So with 9:16 remaining here in the game, Slidell leads 30-14. Rowley to kick this one off. It'll be returned by Celestine, catching it at the 5-yard line. Celestine, head full of steam, still barreling forward. A flag comes out around the 20-yard line. Let's see.
Cheerleaders are throwing Outback Steakhouse footballs. If you catch your footballs, you can bring them to Outback Steakhouse.
So the holding call on the Bulldogs, that'll back them up. And they'll start this drive at the 12-yard line with 9:06 to go in the game. They're going trips to the right. Celestine in the backfield with Bailey. Calling for it, Bailey. Looking to pass. Slings it out, has a man open. No, overthrown. Intended for Carson Deering.
Deering appeared to be open. A little bit too long for him.
So 9 minutes to go here in the fourth. 2nd and 10. It's Fontainebleau looking to get set. Sticking with the trips to the right. Celestine to Bailey's left. Bailey calls for it, looking to pass. Slings it out left. Oh, tipped and complete. As Fontainebleau hauls it in, that's a first down for the Bulldogs as it was tipped into Kobe Barnes' hands. Great focus there, keeping his eye on the ball, hauling that one in, running it forward for a first down for the Bulldogs.
Good job of concentration there by Barnes to get the first down.
1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Bailey looking to pass. Slings it left side, has a man open. Oh, in and out of the hands of Braylon Fowler.
Looked like Fowler should have come down with that.
Yeah, that one looked to hit him in the hands and just falls out. Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Down 16 with 8:33 to go.
And 5 wide here.
Yeah, Bulldogs need something to happen good for them.
Calling for it is Bailey, looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running to the left, and he'll run out of bounds short of the first down. Chased out of bounds there by Matthew Retief.
I think it's going to be about 3 yards short.
Yep.
And pickup of 7 on that scramble. Clock is stopped as
he ran out of bounds.
They ran out, you're right.
So 3rd and 3. And this cheering section here at Slidell is rocking. Calling for it, Bailey. Looking, running to his left, slings it out, incomplete. Intended out there for Braylon Fowler, but his pressure was bearing down. He just had to sling it out there, and it falls short, bringing up 4th down for the Bulldogs.
A lot of pressure there with just 4 guys rushing.
So 4th and 3, you think we see them go for it, or you think we see the quick kick?
I think they're going for it.
And there, another play coming in from the side. Motioning Celestine out. And it's a draw up the middle, first down. And he'll get to the 45-yard line and a big first down on the ground for Josh Bailey.
Good call there by offensive coordinator Ryan Dyke to get that first down for the Bulldogs.
Calling for it, Bailey. Pressure coming, looking to pass, slings it out, and incomplete. Let's see if they throw the flag. No. No flag coming out for. Oh, there it is. Very late. That flag comes out for grounding. Why, in your experience, why was that so late to come out?
I have no idea. I don't know what. To be honest with you, I don't know what anybody's thinking.
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why, because that was up the field. Someone up the field should have thrown that flag, not the guy back.
Gotcha.
Not the guy back here.
So it'll be, oh wow, second and forever.
That was not a good penalty right there.
So second and 25. Bailey in the gun, Celestine to his left. Handoff goes to Celestine, and he'll be brought down after about a 4-yard hard run gain, maybe 3-yard hard run gain there, making it 3rd and 22. Celestine, 62 yards on 21 carries on the night. And, stats, as always, courtesy of Roger Glenn. Phenomenal job by him.
3 yards a carry. Good indicator that the Slidell defense has done an outstanding job. Almost got him there,
and then gets him there.
Sack.
And Cameron Williams comes up with the big play for Slidell. The 5'11", 230-pound senior makes it 4th and New York. And it doesn't look like, as there's trips to the right, it doesn't look like he's lining up for the, oh, it's back to Celestine, and Celestine will do the quick kick. And they'll let this one roll. And Fontainebleau downs it at the 37-yard line.
I believe that Slidell only had 10 men on the field during that play. I think there was some confusion about who should be out and in. But no harm, no foul at this point.
Good stop by Slidell, aided by some Fontainebleau miscues.
6:28 to go in this one. At this point, it's going to take a miracle for Fontainebleau to pull it out.
So 1st and 10 for Slidell, and I'm sure they're going to continue to use the clock as their friend and let that play clock wind down.
Absolutely.
Calling for it is Autry. Screen pass out and it falls incomplete, intended for Jordan Smith. And that's not a good way to have the clock be your friend.
Yeah, unless, of course, you throw an incomplete pass and stop the clock.
So that makes it 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. So 6:24 to go here in the game. Calling for it, Autry. Give goes to Dixon, fighting forward, and he has his legs pulled out from under him, brought down.
But hey, the clock is running at this point.
Absolutely,
Zane. And you're ahead, so he didn't get too many yards. You know,
it makes it 3rd and 10, but that'll wind off a good bit of time for Slidell. On the stop for Fontainebleau was Zane Ridgely. junior defensive lineman, 6'4", 240, and a junior.
Dixon, 17, 154.
And Harlan Dixon, 17 carries on the game, 154 yards. Stellar outing for the Louisiana Tech commit. And we'll have a timeout on the field with 5:35 to go in the game. Slidell up 30-14. Third down. Autry, and a flag comes out right at the snap.
A whistle. So that's going to be a little premature takeoff by someone.
False start.
False start against the Tigers, 5 yards.
So that'll make it 3rd and 15 for the Tigers. Autry calling for it, looking to pass. Slings it across, complete to Dixon. Dixon has the first down at about right at the 50-yard line. Let's see. No, they'll spot it at the 49-yard line. But a first down for Slidell, and Tiger as well. Once the chains get set, keeps that clock going.
Yes, it does.
So now
Fontainebleau has just not had an answer. They have done well in the second half. In the third quarter, let's put it this way, but it was the offense of Fontainebleau that never got going, thanks to the defense of Slidell and that in this since the half.
Now it's slung out to Dixon, and Dixon puts on the afterburners and takes it to the house. He's special.
He's gone.
I want Harlan Dixon's autograph. Another touchdown for the Louisiana Tech commit. Now, I believe the word to use to describe Harlan Dixon, Tiger, would be elite.
How about very good? Slightly under. No, he's elite. Yeah, he's D1 signee. What can you say?
Yep.
Yeah.
Matthew Rowley on to attempt the extra point. Snap is back. Oh, kick is blocked.
Live ball.
And
they try. No good.
Is no good. 5:01 to go here in the game, and Slidell leads 36-14. Rowley to kick this one away following the Dixon score. This one's back, and Celestine will return it. We're at the 4-yard line, taking it forward with a head full of steam, and he will be brought down. Check that. That's Dwayne Bernard on the return, and he'll get it out to a very late flag comes out.
Might have some extracurriculars, and he's pointed. The referee was pointing over at someone.
Someone on the Slidell side?
Looked like it.
Yep. You nailed it. So Fontainebleau huddled up, getting the play in over there on the far side. Wow, what a throw. It was off screen, but the Fontainebleau ball boy just threw the ball clean across the field to an official over here on the Slidell side.
I wonder what he's doing later.
Yeah.
I wonder if he can make practice on Monday.
First and 10 for Fontainebleau with 4:51 to go. Bailey calling for it. Looking to pass, slings it out, complete. And that'll be about a yard shy of the first down. Still in bounds, so that clock running. That was complete to Braylon Fowler. And Fontainebleau still with 3 timeouts remaining.
A much better setup, kind of moved off to the left and delivered the football. Good job there by Josh Bailey.
2nd and 3. Bailey calling for it. Surveying the field.
Got to throw it.
Rolling to his left, slings it up, complete for the first down, going way up there. It was Braylon Fowler.
That's what the receiver has to do. Under a rush, you have to come back for the football. Extend yourself up, get to the highest point, bring the ball down.
So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Calling for it. Bailey looking downfield, slinging this one out left side and batted away. Good defense there from Dante Daniels. And let's talk about Fontainebleau moving forward. With this, they'll go to 3-6. They'll play St. Paul's next week in week 10. Still a lot of juniors on this team, still pretty young team. So what does Fontainebleau need to do moving forward?
But has to be a disappointing. I think they were expecting some more out of this squad, so it has to be a disappointing. But I think there's an outside shot of the playoffs because they're going to get good points for having even getting a loss here because Slidell
is the number 9 team in the state
and has a lot of wins, so that's bonus points, etc. But they must beat St. Paul's,
right?
Because then they capture points for beating St. Paul's, plus they capture their points on their record, which is, well, it's not, it's a decent enough record maybe to give them points. So and a couple other dominoes fall, they might be in at 34.
So the playoff hopes aren't completely dashed.
No, I don't think.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Bailey looking left, slings it out. Bernard avoids one, and a host of Tigers bring him down, and that will be. Let's see, maybe a yard shy.
I think if he would have taken that one to the outside and up the sideline, he might have gotten it in.
2nd and 1, Bailey calls for it, gives to Celestine straight ahead, hard running. That's a first down for the Bulldogs, and he'll be down to about the 2-yard line with 2:46 to go here in the game. And now here's Bailey under center, takes the snap, running left side, and the defense holds there and keeps him out.
Big denial right there. Big stand up by the Slidell defense, but they're going to go quick again.
Quick under again, and a push from behind by Celestine.
Yeah.
Gets Bailey into the end zone for the score. Late call there, but into the end zone for the Bulldog score. So the extra point unit coming out onto the field. Rocca to attempt the point after Bailey to hold. Snap is back, kick is up, and it is no good. So with 2:21 remaining here in the game, Slidell leads 36-20. Rocca to kick this one away for the Bulldogs, and it's an onside kick, and it looks like Fontainebleau got it. Fontainebleau got it. Guess who got it?
Colin
Gagnon.
It's funny, we hadn't called his name much tonight, once or twice maybe, but in previous games he had a pick 6, and then he had a pick but didn't make six.
Stopped about 5 yards shy. And look, when I was told about that pick 6 against Mandeville, I was like, he was thinking about that North Shore game.
Oh, no doubt. So I'm gonna volley up the question right now. Why did Fontainebleau not go for 2?
Right. Pulled left. No good. And that one complete to Carson Deering. Stopped, and the clock continues to run. So Slidell, the number 9 seed, they're going to beat Fontainebleau tonight, and then they play 0-9 North Shore next week.
They're going to be home for a playoff game.
Absolutely, and a top 10 team in the bracket.
Right.
This one's complete to Celestine. Celestine pushing defenders away, and he runs out of bounds to stop the clock. But future is bright for this Slidell team, especially pushing towards the postseason here.
Yeah, they're going to wrap up a back-to-back district championships
Yes.
here.
Yes.
It's been a while. Last year ended the drought. This year continued it. Not the drought, but continued the winning way.
The winning success.
Yes.
Incomplete.
So a minute 41 to go as that one falls incomplete.
To Maj Hoffman.
2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. And let's see, timeout on the field. So with a minute 41 to go here in the game, Slidell leads 36-20.
Timeout.
Trips to the left on 2nd and 10. Calling for it is Bailey. Tried to step up and run. The hole was filled almost immediately. Rolling left, slings it out, and that one falls incomplete in and out of the hands of Braylon Fowler. That one falls to the turf.
Fowler just did not look. He tried to start the run before looking it in and getting it. You got to catch that ball right there and then get out of bounds.
So it makes it 3rd and 10 for the Bulldogs as they await the play from the sideline. And quads to the left. Bailey calling for it. Looking to pass his pressure. Bears down and he's sacked by Tyler Dietrich, the 6'3", 180-pound junior, on the sack.
Nice play there defensively. But think about it. 4 defenders going against 5 offensive linemen, and then they beat them.
Great
You
job
cannot
there
get
from
beat
Slidell.
at a time like that.
No. That brings up 4th down for the Bulldogs. And now I know that still a lot of football left to play in the season, postseason coming ahead, but looking at their starting lineup, it's a lot of juniors on here for Slidell. As Bailey launches this one right, complete to Bernard, shakes away one defender, and he'll be pulled down once again
Short
by
first
Dietrich.
down. It'll be Slidell football. Good catch and everything, but
A turnover on downs.
turnover on downs.
And we should see the old victory formation here.
First down.
But yeah, I mean, the future looks bright for the rest of this year and also into next year.
Coach Larry Favre's got it going here.
Tiger football. Tigers will be on the road next Friday against crosstown rival North Shore Panthers.
So there's a flag down. Let's see as this one's assessed. Tiger, at this point, are they making dinner plans? We have 39 seconds left in the game.
Obviously, they don't know if it's Pizza Hut or whatever. I don't know. They're going to say, I don't know, at this point.
Or the
Pizza Hut,
Southside Cafe.
Southside, well, yeah. Chick-fil-A, who knows? They're all good. Everything's good.
Chick-fil-A closed on Sunday,
That's right.
but open on Friday night.
But exactly. I was going to say, unless they're all meeting up on Sunday for when Popeyes brings in their new
chicken sandwich.
Brings it back, I should say.
Victory formation there
That'll
as
do it.
Autry takes a knee. That'll do it as the clock will wind down. And let's go ahead and send our thank yous to those who helped bring you this game, starting with our superintendent, Mr. Trey Folse, our Director of Broadcasting, Dr. Melody Menard. Stats tonight by Roger Glenn. Sideline cameraman, Rhett Sharp. Cameraman, editor, coordinator of Channel 13, Dave the Rave Williams. Color analyst, Coach Tiger Edwards. So, from LV McGinty Stadium, where the Slidell Tigers defeat the Fontainebleau Bulldogs 36-20. My name is Grant Yenny. Good night. You are now leaving the Prep Zone.